You wouldn't last a single day as a Viking. Not because of battle wounds or brutal raids, but because every single hour of their life was a war against the elements, the filth, and their own bodies. Let's see if you could even make it past sunrise. You wake up to a kick in the ribs. No alarm clock, just someone's boot in your gut. You slept on matted straw, shared with goats, chickens, and probably a few lice colonies. The stench? A mix of wet fur, smoke, and human breath, all trapped inside a 60-foot wooden box called the longhouse, a place with zero privacy and even less comfort. There are no bedrooms, no walls, no doors, just 40 people snoring, coughing, and sweating under the same roof, along with livestock that lives inside because leaving them outdoors means they freeze or get eaten by wolves. Breathing is painful. The central fire fills the room with smoke so thick it makes your eyes sting and your lungs burn. There's a hole in the ceiling meant to vent the smoke. It doesn't work. It never did. It's freezing even in summer. Unless you're hugging the fire, your toes go numb. Your clothes? Boys. Wool that never fully dries. Scratchy linen that feels like sandpaper. And forget underwear, it hasn't been invented yet. Forget your morning shower too. If you're lucky, you splash ice-cold river water on your face. Otherwise, it's a dirty cloth and wishful thinking. To brush your teeth, chew on a twig. That's it. Breakfast is leftover stew. The kind that's been simmering for 3 days in the same pot, absorbing yesterday's grime and whatever today throws in. Meat? Rare. Fresh? Never. Don't even think about drinking water, it'll kill you faster than a sword. Vikings drank beer for breakfast because the alcohol killed bacteria. Downside? You're slightly drunk before you even start the day. Now comes the fun part, rowing the longship. 30 feet of heavy oak sitting on a frozen beach, and you're expected to move it with your arms. No engines. No comfort. Just blisters and pure suffering. The oars weigh 18 pounds each and stretch 12 feet long. You sit in a squat, on a wooden crate, for hours. No cushion. No back support. Just cold wood and pain. Your hands blister within minutes. By hour 3, they're bleeding. The salt in the air rubs into the open skin like sand in a wound. Weather? Horrific. The North Sea throws waves like buildings. Rain, hail, and freezing wind lash your face while you row until your muscles scream. And when rivers get shallow, you carry the boat. You and 39 others lift a 3,000-pound ship and drag it through mud and trees like a funeral march from hell. Sleep? Forget it. There's no room to lie down. You curl up between crates, livestock, and other miserable souls. The boat never stops rocking, and the cold never lets up. When you do finally land, your next reward is combat. But this isn't a Hollywood sword fight. This is mud, blood, and terror. You rush a monastery, not because it's brave, but because monks don't fight back. Axes slice, shields slam, and bodies drop fast. Your shield arm burns after minutes, but if you lower it, an axe meets your skull. Battles last minutes. Trauma lasts forever. Survive? Great. Now carry your loot, tools, silver, stolen animals, back to the boat. Row home. With no rest. While injured. While hungry. While your boat sits lower in the water and now risks capsizing with every wave. You think you're done? Not yet. Dinner is dry fish that smells like death, bread that grinds your teeth down because the flour contains stone dust, and stew made from whatever didn't rot today. You're cold, damp, mildly drunk, and your teeth hurt. Then night falls. And if you thought the longhouse was bad during the day, wait until dark. Everyone sleeps in the same airless barn. Snoring, coughing, livestock bleeding, fire crackling. Bedding is straw crawling with lice. You sleep in your clothes and parasites bite you all night. The fire warms one side of the room while the other side freezes. The toilet is outside. In the dark. In the snow. And if you're sick, there's no medicine. Just folk cures, warm beer and prayers. Quarantine? Getting thrown outside to die alone. By dawn, you haven't truly slept. You're sore, filthy, frozen, itching, and starving. And guess what? It all starts again.